last time on God of War Ragnarok. We're knee deep in we're neck deep in the Valhalla mode, which is like the post game. Throughout the main game, Brock died, Odin killed him, then we killed Odin, but not before Thor died. I think we might have killed Thor, I don't remember. But he died all the same. And also Sindri's mad about it, and Atreus left, and also our wife died at one point, and we killed Baldur, and Freya's cool with us now, though. Freya is now like the new head of the that's unfortunate. Freya is like the new head of the Norse mythology, and she wants us Kratos to become the new god of war to replace Tyr, who's giving up the title. Even though Tyr is still around. But to do that, Kratos has to give up on his past demons, his demons of the past, because Kratos doesn't believe that he can do that. Kratos doesn't believe that he should be the god of war. So Kratos is currently inside of Valhalla, fighting himself, really, and also finding himself. Fighting enemies from Greek, meeting enemies from his past, like Helios, who shows up often, and dealing with his past trauma, seeing if he can get past it to become the new god of war in Norse mythology. Meanwhile, Mimir is going through his own personal hell as he deals with his own self-worth and whether or not he's worthy to really move on with his life and be treated as a human, even though he's just a head. He's trying to get with the head of the Valkyries, who I don't remember the name of, and she wants them to be together. She wants that relationship to work out, but he's not sure if he can, because Sigrun, thank you. But he's not sure if he can because he's just a head. So he's dealing with that. And also Tyr is around. Tyr is the host. He invited us here, and we are currently fighting him over and over and over again to show that we're worthy of the God of War title. Not to him, he already knows we are, but to ourselves. And that's all. Hi, Gum. How are you? Ace, thank you for everything you said to Obake. Obake, I hope you enjoy your emotes and your balloons. Please thank Ace. I'm going to pause the VOD for a second so that I can plug in my controller. Okay. Actually, I'm going to pause it in because it's just a loading screen. I think.
Excuse me.
Hi, Vivi. How are you?
Sorry. Mommy?
Mommy? Sorry.
Mommy?
Mommy?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Mommy?
Mommy?
Sorry.
Sorry. It worked.
Valhalla is a place of constant flux. Adaptability gives us a means to navigate the uncertainty.
Your shoes look like toes. That is all.
The only true opponent in Valhalla is yourself.
I said that already. That's what, like, the whole recap was about. Sorry, that was probably loud. So close to taxes? You guys are gonna get it this month. There's no way you're not. I don't have enough stuff. I'm assuming I did this already before we quit last time.
An admirable attempt. Better than the last. You're adapting to Valhalla well.
Thanks, Mom. Grants a burst of rage and applies stun to nearby enemies. Pushes enemies back. Create a shockwave that deals high stun. Charges a sword to sacrifice health and deal damage. I'm gonna do this. Oh, it's already the bonus. Is this one also the bonus? No, Legacy is. I don't really like the Legacy one very much, but I'll use it.
Where is Freya?
Away for the moment. As you know, she's attending to many things presently. Establishing a new governing body for the realms is no simple task. There are leaders to find and recruit, negotiations for sharing power. I'm sure she'd prefer to be here, but you'll have to make do with the three of us for now.
I'm sure we're in excellent hands.
Also known as they couldn't get the actor back for like more days, so they had to like really make her useful for like the few days that they had her. And then bring in these side characters who just did vocal work, not mocap. God damn it. I'm just gonna stop doing it. It's too much risk every time. I'm doing it again. See? Too much risk every time.
Since we keep going back in, I take it this process is working for you somehow.
Yes. Succeed or fail. I feel progress. Clarity. I need to see it through.
Very good, brother.
Drastically increases the stun damage of Spear's Gale Force. L2, hold R2. Oh. And these are the throws. What's the sweep? Oh, that thing. I love that thing. Yeah. That thing's good. I just love the axe in general. Honestly. Do it.
Behind you, brother!
Oh, I forgot to pin that. Let me pin that message real quick. If any of you haven't taken the survey yet, make sure you do. I know y'all, majority of you are neurodivergent of some kind, which means you forget things super fast if you don't do them in the moment. Take the fucking survey. Because you're going to forget if you don't do it right now as I'm telling you to do it. However, you also have like 2.5 weeks. So. I am. You can also edit your response at any time, so there's no shame in doing it right now. You think of something to add in later, you can add it. Where's Croissant? I miss her. Killing an enemy while in Spartan Rage restores some rage and health. I'm gonna get that. Anything that gives back health is good. Probably dead or dying. I don't think she went to the doctor today. She might have today. I don't remember what day she said. I don't know. Oh.
An infamous act. One they still spoke of in the years of rebuilding. I somehow doubted they meant it so literally.
I'll give you this, brother. Your technique has improved immeasurably.
I needed his power to secure my vengeance against the gods. I believed I had no choice.
No choice? You could have not ripped my head off my body. That was absolutely an option.
And he's back.
But that wasn't the worst of it, was it, Kratos? Killing me deprived Greece of the sun. They were plunged into perpetual cold and darkness. Crops ceased to grow. Famine descended on our homeland. Not that you cared.
Enough.
He is bitter, isn't he?
Killed the god of the sun and there was hell to pay. A lesson to be learned here. It was weird that the weird and he's back. That sounded like it was supposed to be Mimir.
Kratos, I'm curious. Your decision to behead Helios.
Maybe it was Tyr.
Was it fueled by any personal motivations? Or was it really just a means to an end?
It was not personal. I did know him long before I killed him. He was as insufferable as any god. But his death brought me no satisfaction.
Did you know what would happen as a result?
When Helios was captured by the god of dreams, the lands fell into darkness and were not restored until his return. I knew exactly what would happen.
Huh.
I see we're thinking of taking on a burden.
Wounding block break. Kratos now takes damage and loses rage when block broken by yellow ring attack. Block broken? While wearing the axe, gain a moderate luck chance on hitting frosted enemy to receive Blessing of Runic. Well, I'm doing the axe this run because I already got an item for it, so I need to do this. So I just need to not get block broken. I need to parry. Or just not block. Kill anyone who gets on your nerves. Gum. I got bad news now. I'll see you tomorrow. Moderate luck chance to stagger and inflict stun damage to nearby enemies when damage is taken. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm gonna do that. I love you, Gum. You couldn't kill me? You're right, you're too cute. I'd miss you a lot. There's a long period of time there where Gum, who at the time was a different name, wasn't coming to stream. Like ever. And I'm happy that time has passed. I was in school? Yeah. I'm not blaming you. How dare you not come to stream? I'm just saying I'm happy you're here. Oh shit.
Behind you, watch out!
Is that a nightmare? I think it was.
Above you, brother!
Same goes for you, Frozen. It's a recent thing, but it's been really nice to have you back. Weird tree. Where's that gem? There it is. I think I got hit in there. Earlier, I mean. Terrorizing you with talks about nearly puking up chocolate milk and also being horny over some random dude in God of War. Yeah. No, it's been nice. Guess who's back? Back again. Oh, that's fucking sick looking. Hi, Via. How are you? How's work? How's school? I don't think you're in school yet. I know you got 2 applications. Man. But I don't think you've accepted either of them yet. I don't remember. Any updates is what I'm asking? Better. Moving on. I don't have any keys, right?
I hope you'll forgive me
No.
for overhearing. But before you first found your way to me, you were grappling with the symbolism of your former seat of power. May I offer a perspective?
You may.
Before I became God of War, I felt as hesitant as you do. I feared that taking the throne would only validate Odin's power hierarchy, which even then I didn't trust. But I decided I could wield a better influence on the inside than on the outside. There are many ways to lead, and not all of them involve ruling. The throne and the office are only what you bring to them.
Very high luck chance to grant a health burst. Oh, that's the one. We're doing that. Anything that gives health in a roguelike, good. I remember playing Hades. I miss fucking Hades so much. That game was so good. And this is a boss door. And using the fist, best weapon in the game. If I were to replay it, I'd still use them. And getting crit builds or lifesteal builds. And having those be the fantastic. Especially crit builds, though. Crit builds in Hades were like, oh my fucking god. Can't kill him fast enough. Actually, no, I can't kill him fast enough. That's fine.
Right flank!
Whoa!
Valhalla's got a bounty on that one. Behind you!
Easy peasy. Wait, you're being buffed? Why didn't you warn me for that one, Mimir?
Behind you! Incoming!
Okay. Okay.
Bifrost everywhere!
Can you... I'm trying so hard to not lock on. That didn't land on him, but I'll take it. They said the name of the game. You don't want to know what kind of foul shit I've said about Reaper Overwatch? I mean, almost ordered Jimmy John's tonight. I'm not the biggest fan of Jimmy John's personally, but I don't really like Subway either. I don't really like either of them. I'm a sub snob. I get free bread if I work till 9 because it'll usually just be thrown away, so I get to take a few loaves. That's cool. What's a Jimmy John's? It's just Subway, but it's Subway, but better and more controversial. It's Subway, but better and more controversial. Not in the way that they make their food. In the way that they make their food, they're less controversial, but rather the management side of it. Honestly, now that I'm saying this out loud, they're both kind of equally controversial. They're kind of the same in this. Now that I'm saying this out loud, they're both kind of shit. They're both shit. They're both really bad. But the food's good. Hi, Dizzy. How are you? How you doing? Ace, thank you for giving a sub to Dizzy. Dizzy, I hope you enjoy your emotes and your balloons.
Excellent. The way should be
Aesir
clear.
really using this
Up and
overtime right
onward.
now, you know? How you doing? I'm doing good, but I asked you, and you didn't answer me, and that's unacceptable. You can't just turn it around and ask me, okay? I'll answer back. I'm doing good, but I expect an answer. I'm good, good. I'm at the end already? Maybe I skipped ahead because I did the boss room, the big room. Weird. Management at mine is super nice. I meant more like Jimothy Jonathan himself is really the problem, and his kids. I sacrificed 40 health for a gold perk. Why not, honestly? Cowabunga. You know, at the end of the day, cowabunga. Activating Rage when the Rage meter is full increases all damage done for a short duration. Or Shield Strap. I'm doing this one. I'm doing that one. Australia only has Macca's, KFC, Pizza Hut, Domino's, Subway from America. Everything else is local. I think that also depends on where you are, right? You go to a city here, I'm sure there's going to be a lot more local places than somewhere like bumfuck nowhere, Indiana. Here we have, like, almost exclusively the chains. But, like, if you go to a city here, there's a lot more local places. Last second dodges now charge the permafrost immolation and maelstrom skill gauges. Really good. I don't want it. It's too much money. I need to save. Australia doesn't have Outback Steakhouses. Every steakhouse is Outback Steakhouse. Anywhere you can order a steak is the Outback Steakhouse in Australia. My camera's running a little dark today. I'll do this. Better. Better. Oh, I was about to say, where's the boss? Modi?
Modi?
Really?
Who's about to turn us? I hate that drumming.
Oh shit.
Everything got three.
I mean, fuck it, you know, I have it. That's wild.
Thought out your memory of all things.
That's crazy. It is hard to see any similarities between Modi and his sister, Thrud. She shares none of his cruelty nor his cowardice. I know you still harbor much guilt over his killing, as do I, for my role in it. Like his brother, Valhalla manifests him from my memory to fight once again. That is wild. That they just pulled a boss from God of War 1. 2018, rather. I wasn't expecting that. And I should have. They've been pulling from the original God of Wars this whole time. Why would they hold back on 2018? Like, it makes sense. But I just didn't expect it. Immediately restores a fair amount of Kratos' health or increased defense and vitality. I'd rather do that. Is that good or bad? It's really cool. Budget cuts? Nah, he was different. Because blue attacks mean that I have to shield bash them, which is this. Every shield has a different version of that.
Wow, we're almost a year once again.
Let me finish my thought. Every shield has a different version of that shield bash. But blue attacks like that didn't exist in God of War 2018. And him being a person using a shield, he's all about blue attacks. Therefore, they just changed that boss entirely. Not to mention, when I fought him originally, I don't know if I ever fought him alone. I always fought him alongside his brother, Magni.
Oh, man. Oh, God.
God, oh man. Oh God, oh man. Oh God, oh man. Oh God, oh man, oh God. Hi, dude, how are you? Thank you for the tier 2 for 51 months. I hope you're still enjoying your emotes and your balloons and your intro sound effect that just played. If you want to replace that anytime, let me know. Let me know and we'll swap that out. Where does the oh God, oh man come from? A really bad movie. Oh, hey, Helios. A really, really bad movie. One of those funny bad movies. You know?
And lest we forget, Kratos, lest we neglect to place your deed in full and proper context, I saved your life. Me! And you literally tore off my head for my troubles. Imagine if all your new friends knew how you used to treat your old friends. Of course, you're not the same man, right? Now, you only get your friends killed through lack of foresight. Far easier to blame others that way, am I right?
I know you are a projection of the mind, but for what it is worth, the death I gave you was unjust.
Oh, how touching. Yeah.
I don't think I need
Not
this.
actually worth the spittle it took to mumble that out. Do not do that again. Nobody wants to hear that from you.
Oh, Helios. Yeah, I don't know the name of the movie, but I know that it's from, like, a B movie. That guy was tied on my waist. I would eat a lot of beans. Speaking of farting, I shit like 5 times yesterday. That's the end of the story. There's no more to the story. You're welcome for keeping you updated on my bowel movements. Why'd you do that? I gotta keep you updated on my bowel movements. Oh, why did I shit 5 times? Oh, I ate some veggies for the first time in a long while. I'm getting back on the being healthy train. So I pooped a lot. Mr. Poo Poo Pants, there were multiple times throughout the day where there was a fart and it wasn't a fart. But I didn't shit my pants. Just cut it close. Okay, now that's the end of the story. Can I go in this way? No. Make sure y'all pay your taxes.
A little something to remember me by. I truly hope it brings you unrelenting torment. Chills you just a little when they do that, doesn't it? Feels like judgment.
Continue to grease. Helios' shield. Well, I gotta use that, right? What in my fucking mouth today? I'm gonna turn up the game a little bit. This fucking music is just so fucking good. We're turning it up to like 9. It's so fucking good. What's this?
Watching you think? What a thrill.
Divine Triumph. I need 1,000 for that. Wow. I'll do that next round. Next run. Is your dad a wine drinker, Dumpling? Another siren? I wonder if they're gonna bring back the Gorgon. I remember hating the Gorgon in the original games. Like my most hated enemy. Great. No. Yeah, is your dad a whiny bitch?
You're such a mindless brute.
Oh, hi.
Incoming dive.
Okay. Remember there being a mechanic that was like, if I hit him and I call it back on like a flash, it would give me like a special like ability or something. Maybe I don't have that because I'm in Valhalla mode.
Watch your right, moron.
I don't know.
A Minotaur. Now we'll see.
Oh.
Man. Disrupt.
Got more music back.
them than us.
It's okay, I only mostly died. The Minotaur sucked in the OG. Kratos' weapon triangle attacks and abilities have a high luck chance to increase the strength, runic, and luck of the current weapon. That's really fucking good. Each Valhalla chosen slaying greatly increases the amount of fleeting echoes gained. Maybe we'll grind this until we get 1,000. Well, I already have 1,000 actually. Let's go get the thing. He's not at all, but he has a bar, so he can put it there for display, I suppose. Is that the same VA for Helios from the first game? I doubt it, but maybe. I don't remember. I played that so long ago. Isn't there a funny Australian name for boxed wine? Goon? The baggie inside of the box is a goon bag. I don't know if the box, like the whole box of the wine is a goon. I know the baggie inside of the wine box is a goon bag. The whole thing is also a goon. Okay. I know there's the thing where like you hang it up on a clothesline or whatever the fuck. Gotcha.
Did you need any primitive armed ruffians? Shield! Strike it! Now!
New arena available. The Aegon boat can be found in the West Wing.
Kill the thing someone told you to kill. Yay.
Hitting stunned enemies unleashes shockwaves and has a chance to grant a stack of increasing strength and stun damage. Sure. So if I just don't do the execute on the West Wing, if I'm going right now, this is east, so I need to go west. Ooh, healing. The way that they're combining the classic themes with the new stuff is so unique. Like every now and then they're bringing in like Freya's theme or Faye's theme with like the OG God of War and then the new God of War theme. Like they're the fucking, I forget the name of the composer. Somebody look it up. But he did such a good fucking job on this DLC.
Did you know that winged creature with a trident? Valhalla singled one out for you there.
There's one.
Don't let him plot us.
Okay. They're all dead.
And things things just got harder.
While wielding the axe, stun grabbing an enemy R3 provides a blessing of cooldown. Yes. Enemy difficulty increased. That's good. Whoops.
Ah, maximum challenge, maximum reward. Charging at us. Oh, this one. I want to say troglodyte.
I was doing so bad that run, but it's okay. It's all good.
Before we go back, we should bargain with Valhalla. Maybe get some more of the place unlocked for us.
We can do that. Wheel of Fortune is the goonbag clothesline thing? Gotcha. I had gone to a few days without eating from depresso and my blood pressure dropped really bad. I ended up passing out in public and got sent to the ER. First time in an ambulance. Learned my lesson on that one. Remember to eat something, kids. Hey, Robotic, how are you? I'm glad you're okay now, Frozen. Okay.
In the face of change, those who adapt triumph, while the rigid falter.
No more story time? Any new clothes? Yes. Guiding light of Zeus. Sorrow of Sparta. I can wear this now. Whoops. Drake wrapped breastplate. And Vari's majestic placard. Interesting. I could wear the OG stuff now? Huh. Interesting. Oh, because I got the upgrade. Interesting. Big boy spear. I bet if I finished that, then I would have gotten another Rond. As much as it's cool to see like the echoes of his like old gear, like that's just not my Kratos, you know? Like I never really vibed with the old games, either growing up or in modern day, because I played them like a few years ago. I never really bonded with the older games. Like, my Kratos is this Kratos. This is who Kratos is to me. Because I enjoyed these games so much more than the old games. So it's like, this is my Kratos. So I'd rather have Kratos look somewhat like what he is in my head, which is this. You know?
Suppose that was beneficial enough to do another.
I get you, Frozen. I wrapped up work and crashed for like 9 hours, so now I'm just awake. It'd be like that. You can take a nap later.
Valhalla.
Hi.
Gunnar.
For you, it's more than practicing techniques, isn't it? You're practicing an art. Ready for more story?
Yeah.
I will hear.
So, the bully with a grudge. He comes to the inn in the dead of night, chucks a bottle of fire through the window, sets the whole place ablaze. The coward thought I was inside in bed, but luckily I was just getting home. I saw the flames shoot up and surround where my father was sleeping. Well, this wasn't going to be the day I started hesitating. I charged into the fire and dragged him out. Not unscathed exactly, either of us, but alive. And if I was too angry and fearless for my own good before, now, well, I charged right into that bastard's lair, me against his whole gang. Honestly, I had no business coming out of that alive. As it turned out, I came out of there with a job. But we'll get to that next time.
Yo, you tried to kill me and my whole family. You know what? I'm gonna work for you. I'm gonna work for you.
Who wouldn't want to buy a slightly more hospitable environment?
Drinking watermelon berry tea with poppin' pearls. It got water in it, so it's good enough. What's poppin' pearls? Yeah. Oh, so now I have this. Because I bought one for 1,000. So now I have one of these. But I still need a Chaos Crest to get another. Okay. I could get more echoes off the start. I need the Divine Triumphs for this. Oh, now I understand what I bought. Okay. Well, increasing maximum health is always good.
That'll be worth it.
Getting as much health as I can get is always a good move. That's never a waste. How much is the glyph slot? Only 50. That's worth it. How much was it to increase my luck again? 125? Okay, so if I do this, that's 150. So that'd be at... I think maybe just barely enough, or just under. Just barely enough. Okay, and then I can get another luck. There we go. And these don't cost those, so I can get more in here as well. Earn a small amount of additional spirit seals and mastery seals when defeating a Valhalla's chosen. That's pretty good. Enter Valhalla with 200 fleeting echoes. Oof, I didn't mean to do that. A large increase in the amount of fleeting echoes earned from defeating enemies. Maybe. I don't really need any of these. I kind of like running with what they give me. I like leaving it up to Lady Luck. I think I'm gonna get this first. Because that gives me more stuff over time. And then I'll get this so that I can get more spirit and mastery and get more upgrades later. It pays for itself. Cool. They're an alternative to boba. They're little bubbles made with juice, so when you bite or crush them, the juice explodes in your mouth. Cool. What's boba? Gastronomy technique to make pearls out of liquid wrapped up in extremely thin layers. Mostly used to replace boba in fruity drinks. Boba might not suit that or be too heavy. It originally got popular for being an ice cream
Nobody's
topping.
nuts fucking got him.
Hi, Doggo. How are you? You haven't had boba? Okay. So the answer is no, I haven't had boba. I know what boba tea is. Like, I look at it and I know what that is. I don't know what the little bobas are made out of. That's what I'm asking. I'm asking, what are the balls made out of? Made of tapioca. I don't know what tapioca is, though. I've never had tapioca, so I don't know what that is.
Nicely, Jenny. It's a pleasure to see your progress.
Is this the one that shoots? Yeah. But I've never had boba, no. I only started drinking tea like 2 years ago, maybe? Like a year and a half.
Sigrun, inside we encountered a son of Thor.
It wouldn't really be him in there, I can assure you. You have a memory of a past fight, and I'm sure Valhalla takes advantage.
But why him?
I don't think that's for me to say.
Well, something for us to ponder in between melees.
Well, I mean, I could think of a few reasons why it would be him, but whatever. It tastes like nothing and make a drink of pain. An unpleasant obstacle to the drink I'm having. They're honestly not flavorful at all. It's a texture thing. Sometimes they're slightly slimy, but usually they're very chewy, like having a ball of firm, wet marshmallow in your mouth. It's sounding like the mass majority of chat doesn't like the bobas themselves, which is making me feel like I don't need to try it. Hey, Squirrely, how are you? I luck chance to grant to get to strength on any axe kill while charging the flame. I don't like that. Stun grabbing an enemy grants a rage burst. Well, axe it is again. I would say try it once from an actual boba shop. Just, I'm down to try anything once. Honestly, I'm down to try anything a few times. What the fuck?
Is that a key?
One from my past.
Did it unlock something important?
Only a memory.
See.
I don't remember that. Can I remember that? What the fuck is that? It said it added a thing in here. Can I see what that is? It wouldn't be in bestiary. What the fuck? Okay, I guess it's just, I don't know. Maybe it added to goals. Maybe it meant goals. I think it meant goals. The key. The boat captain's key. What the fuck? I found an object from my past. It belonged to a boat captain of my homeland, one I once told you of. I had no personal connection to the captain, but my heartless acts against him have haunted me to this day. Something Valhalla has seized upon. That's wild.
Later.
Tell you later. I read it. Hey, Drew, check your Steam. I don't have anything. I have a card for Vampire Survivors. Am I supposed to be seeing? What? What? Now I'm noticed. I noticed you before. I just didn't say hello because I'm bad. To try every trendy food at least once. I'll try non-trendy foods at least once. If you see something labeled cheese in a boba tea shop, it's usually cream cheese foam or whip they add. It's especially good with taro. Lactose intolerant. I don't see anything. Do you mean check my Discord? There's nothing in Discord. You got an @ somewhere. I don't. I'm gonna go back to the game for now, okay, Via? I'll look again when later. God, look at that chunk. Drew's a grown man. His pussy can take it. You're right. You're right. Sorry, I'm a fool for pointing out my lactose intolerance. You're right. I can take it. This bussy do be poppin'. Kratos' first melee attack immediately after evading does increase damage. Last second dodges empower Kratos' next attack to inflict. These are the same thing. These are the same thing. These two things are the same. These are the same thing. These are. I'm gonna do this one because they're the same thing. Have you tried taking lactate? Yeah, they don't really do much. They do help a little, but like, meh. I don't really care that much. It's fine.
Literally the same thing.
Literally the same thing. How you doing, Dill? How are you? Thank you for the 14 months. I hope you enjoy your emotes and your balloons. How you doing, dog? It's been a while, I feel.
Tyr, earlier you spoke to me as though I seek to lead. As if I was someone to be followed.
Your self-criticisms, valid and otherwise, seem well reflected here in Valhalla. It's no accident that your mind manifested that throne. It's more than a symbol. It's a challenge to revisit your assumptions. Mimir is right. You have the power, and I think the wisdom, to redefine what it means to you. To assert that power is to prove to yourself that the chair doesn't change you, doesn't make you a new person. Not if you know who you are and why you serve.
Okay. I can't get hit. I'll lose money. Life got a bit real lately, but we are doing that's just December for you, dog. Steam makes me learn patience. Alas, I'll look again. I don't see anything. Nothing. Good. For you? Thanks, bestie. Hope you've been good as well, Drew. You know, there's ups and downs, but overall, I think I'm doing well. You know? I feel as though overall my mood is good, but I'm coming up to 6 years of streaming, but 8 years of content creation in general. And I was doing kind of fine with it, of like feeling good about it, because it's like, it's a celebratory moment, you know? It's like, hell yeah, you know? Like, that's a big deal, you know? But a few weeks ago, about a month ago, maybe a little bit more now, honestly, I had the realization, because I thought this whole time that I was approaching 5 years of streaming. I thought that this was my 5th year anniversary. I didn't realize that it was my 6th. So all of a sudden, in a month's time, I had to come to grips with the fact that I've been doing this for a year over what I thought I was, which is not a small amount of time. Like, a year can fly by, or it can feel like 10 years. You know what I mean? So it's like, a year is not a small amount of time in the grand scheme of things. So to very suddenly have the realization that I've been doing this for a year longer than I thought I have been, that was a big hit to my psyche. That was a large hit, very suddenly. So I haven't been doing good in that retrospect, but I feel as though I'm doing better with it now than I was when like a month ago, you know? I feel better about it. I think that with the things that are in my dome of updates that are going to happen with the upcoming 24-hour on January 6th, I need to update the 12-hour command, by the way. I have good ideas that I feel like are gonna make me feel better, you know? Doing this for 6 years is an achievement. It's not so much the years itself. It's the fact that almost every single person that I know that is still streaming today, I have been streaming longer than them. There's a couple that's an exception for. Keon has been streaming longer than me. Raw has been streaming longer than me. There's a few more, right? Like, there's exceptions to this. But almost every single person that I know, I've been streaming longer or making content longer than all of them. And that's a lot. That's a lot. You know, that's kind of a big deal. Hi, Quack. How are you? Chamber of Aeacus? Fuck. So dealing with that realization admittedly hasn't been easy. But otherwise I'm doing good. I definitely feel a lot better about it today than I did before. My sister got me sick, one thing after another.
More enemies lurking in the mist, I presume.
That was dumb. That was a bad mistake.
Watch out!
Flu's been going around and hitting super hard this year, to be honest. My household has yet to get sick. I'm gonna do this one. Dodge rolling, double tap circle, will hasten the expiration of burn, poison, and frost. 75% resistance to all status effects. This includes frost, burn, blind, daze, poison, shock, and bifrost. That's the one. Also, Gum missed you. Whack. Bartelheim. Back to Fartelheim.
What are you going to saddle yourself with?
Reduces stun damage. You get Frost Awaken Plus. Drastically increases in the power of the Frost Breach and Frost Ascent skills. That's the charge. Poison will be inflicted on Kratos when blocking enemy attacks to get Arcane Strength. I'm gonna get this one. Real quick. I remember something with the Frost Awaken that was a big deal to me when I played the main game. But I don't remember what it was. It was in here somewhere. This is what it was, where I could activate it while sprinting. Oh, that too. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So when I'm running, I can charge it immediately, and when I recall it, I can charge it immediately, and after a hit, I can recharge it immediately. And it's the same for these. Okay. So if I go, gotcha, or with these. Okay, not with that. Okay. But I can tap to charge this faster instead. This doesn't have one of those, right? Yeah, that's just the explode. Okay. Got it. I remembered that being a mechanic that I used a lot, but I didn't remember how to do it. Wait, so I did this. Okay. I'm just gonna keep that charged all the time.
Couldn't we?
Honestly, I love having high luck. It increases crit chance, it makes things drop more, and it does other stuff that I don't know about. I'm gonna scroll up through chat because I feel like I've missed things. Has anyone taken a look at the latest Steam sales? Yeah, I've seen a couple that were pretty good. Like what was it? It was I don't remember anymore. There are a couple big deal games that were like under $10. Like there's some pretty great crazy stuff. Just picked up Elden Ring on PC, Mass Effect Legendary Edition, which was $9. That's wild. I feel like wintertime, everyone should be wearing masks in general. Probably. Wish my Vagoo would stop spluttering. Spluttering. Make sure, Quack, that your regular meds and your cold medicine doesn't both double up on each other, because like sometimes with normal meds, the like ADHD or whatever the fuck, and NyQuil and DayQuil and stuff. Sometimes those don't mix. Make sure that those mix. My Vagu is silent and polite. Anyways, back to God of War. Mine is feral, we know. That was cool. Huh. Oh, there's a guy down there. Oh, he's gone.
Rocket on the left.
What? That's cool. I don't understand how that works. Is it only heart attacks? I don't understand how that works. Oh, it has to be directly timed right. So I'm doing it early, I think. There it is. I have to do it late. Got it. Okay. This one's strength better.
Piranha.
At this point, I'm just like, what is it, girl? What do you see this time? And let her do her thing. What is it, girl? What do you see this time, huh? What is it? Jesus Christ. Oh my God, one button down, so close to slut. Like me? Like what? Is this slut? Like, I don't, like, what? What do you mean? What? What? Apparently is not very safe. Oopsie. Well, now you know. You always gotta look that stuff
Before
up.
you ask, yes, I was back in my old forest again. And this time I encountered my former boss, King Oberon. Rather eye-opening, actually. I used to be a true believer for him. He'd done anything he asked. But now I see through all that charisma and feigned wisdom, down to the small, hypocritical tyrant I know him to be. Wait till I tell you what he put me up to regarding a particular magical flower.
Was that open down there? No thanks, Eli.
Valhalla's got a bounty on that one.
Oh, that was a double tap. I was mid-attack, so I couldn't do anything. Okay. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, buddy.
And Valhalla.
Ooh. I'm not mixing meds. Five Benadryls. What plane did you ascend to? I don't like Benadryl. I don't like how it makes me drowsy just to fucking get rid of my allergies. Tylenol is very dangerous. Please don't take more than the box says is safe. Too late! I don't know. I usually only do 2, which is what the box says. But if my headache is like persisting hours later, I definitely take another or a couple
Right
more.
then. Time to ascend to
I'm
the
not
next
like
area.
downing
If you're ready.
Tylenol or anything. But like, if I still have a headache after I took the 2, I definitely take a 3rd or a 4th, depending on how bad it is.
Even a short-term advantage could pay off.
But I fully acknowledge it. I probably shouldn't, but I get rid of my headache, man. Volley. Oh, you're one of these guys. One of the traveler dudes. Fuck. I'm dead.
Ah, back to the gate then.
I need to shave really bad. Hat man? You ever seen The Haunting of Hill House?
At least you fell to one of the more challenging opponents. No shame there.
Tylenol overdose is very painful and pretty much irreversible.
The
If they
resilient
manage to keep you
warrior
alive, you will have
dances with
permanent
you,
liver damage.
easily adjusting to its rhythm.
Huh. I don't think taking an extra one is gonna make me overdose, but definitely taking like 6 might get me there.
Valhalla is a crucible. What will you become?
It will damage your liver. If I do it constantly, yeah, but like...
A chance to bargain with Valhalla itself.
The amount that I get headaches isn't that super often, so by the time that I'm taking more, it's definitely healed. By the time that what I mean is, by the time that I'm taking Tylenol at all, it's definitely healed since the last time. Tylenol has shockingly low therapeutic index for an over-the-counter drug, meaning the dose to overdose isn't super high over the max recommended dose. Huh. Maybe I'll stop doing the thing that I'm doing. maybe I'll believe you and stop doing the thing that I'm doing. Huh? I remember back when
The elite enemies Valhalla has chosen for you to target will only continue to manifest. You must adapt and employ all available resources, or you will fall again.
Back when I worked at the Dollar General a long time ago, I used to get headaches every single day up until I quit. It fucking sucked.
I must admit, Sigrun, Valhalla isn't exactly what I imagined.
You're experiencing only a very small part of it. One that's independent and unconnected from the rest of Valhalla. Elsewhere, there are larger neighborhoods where the dead reside. Socializing, playing games, drinking, fighting. But one must earn the right to join their fallen comrades. New arrivals run a gauntlet. A personalized, self-contained version of what you're doing. It's meant to help the dead process the lives they lived. Those who are worthy, who have found some measure of closure, are allowed to move forward. Those who are unable to resolve their lives are forever trapped in their personal Valhalla. Some just prefer to keep fighting here.
Huh. Stress headaches? Oh yeah, definitely. If I could go back, I would give much less of a shit about that job. Cause like in hindsight, like I remember being really upset that everybody was getting promoted to key holder and I wasn't and everything. That everybody else was getting like the manager position. If I could go back, I would have just been like, I would have just accepted what I had and been completely fine with it. Cause like in reality, it was a good like little bit of side money. But I like this one. If I were to have stayed there, I would have never started gaming last week, my new show that I ran, which means I would have never done the video essays that I've been working on. And even though it takes me fucking centuries to put out new videos for the video essays, I do love working on them a lot. So, Bare hand attacks, parrying, and blocking have a high luck chance to deal bonus damage and poison enemies, lowering their power level. We're gonna do a barehanded run. Put that away. We're gonna do a barehanded run. Let's fucking go. None of this fucking matters.
You wish to tell a story of your first master.
Aye. Seems to be the very story Valhalla has me reliving, in fact. Oberon fancied himself a romantic, you see. Always claimed that love was more important to him than anything. One time, he led his entire entourage on a journey to attend the wedding of some duke or other, near your old neck of the woods. The groom, this lordly prick, had conquered a warrior queen and was marrying her as part of terms for peace. And this somehow was so romantic to Oberon that he dragged us across the sea to pay respects. Never mind, he was quarrelling with his own queen the entire way. Well, I'll have more of that one, to be sure.
Gross. Hi.
Behind you, watch out!
I like that he pulls out his axe just to do the finishers. Oh, hi. Someone needs to make a cozy game with a completely degenerate but non-bigoted chat. It's the bases of most newer MMOs, so there, gum. That doesn't change. I don't know if I agree with that, or that you said, gum. But I do think that generally, I would like more games that don't take themselves as seriously. Like, I enjoy a God of War or a Last of Us as much as the next guy. I would love some games that take themselves a little less seriously every now and then. Hey Yam, how you doing?
As I was saying about my old master and his lofty so-called romantic ideals, we'd settled in a forest outside of Athens, a place well situated to observing the comings and goings of the Duke's other guests. There we observe the romantic complications of some local use, and Oberon gets it into his head to intervene. Bids me fetch him a magical flower that can manipulate the affections of others. Supposedly, the idea was to nobly help true love prevail over the pressure of family arrangements. But what he really wanted was to use the flower to torment his own wife.
I see why you left his service.
Aye.
Aye. Aye, aye. I feel like all MMOs are either competitive or very clean. I want my degen farming sim. Well, I mean, in the same vein as like the current discussion of whether or not we're gonna make our channel, it's Twitch channel, 16 plus or not, making your stuff family friendly, like less than 16, like even going down to like kids, you know, like kids, you know, doing stuff like that and making your games more accessible to people of other ages broadens your audience base a lot, allowing those kids to play. Like think about it in terms of us. All of us in chat are in our 20s or 30s. There's some that are in our 40s, but majority of us are in our 20s or 30s, right? We all started playing some, like, for those of you that still play MMOs to this day, a lot of the games that you play, you probably played when you were a kid. Like RuneScape or World of Warcraft. Like, people, like, World of Warcraft is a perfect example. People that play World of Warcraft today, a lot of them, and I would gamble majority of them, have been playing World of Warcraft since they were 12, which was like maybe a decade or more ago for them. And that's kind of the case for a lot of these MMOs. So what I'm saying is making your game more accessible to younger kids broadens the audience base and allows these kids to play the game, which then gets them addicted through manipulation and horrible game design practices, which I talked about in the live service video. And then they will continue playing it until all of time for fear of missing out or sunk costs or so on or so forth. A good example that isn't an MMO but is in that vein would be Fortnite. A lot of these kids that are playing Fortnite today probably will continue to play Fortnite into the future simply because of the cost that they've already sunk into it. So, hi Royal, how are you? 1 second, please. So, like, bringing it back to what you said, Gum, like, making a game that is, like, more mature for, like, mature audiences, on one hand, opens the game up to a lot more people who have money, a lot more people with disposable incomes because they're adults. But on the other hand, you're losing out on a lot of potential audience base that could dedicate to the game and spend their time on the game and that kind of thing, you know? And yes, right now, the stream is 18 plus, Gum. We ran 16 plus for about 3 years out of these 6, but we switched to 18 plus somewhere down the line, and the current debate is whether or not we move back to 16 plus or 15 plus to, like, widen up the people that can watch the stream, and also literally just because I don't feel like the stream is 18 plus anymore. I don't think it is, for majority of the games we play at least. But you can voice your opinion of that through the survey. Anyways. I personally am on team 16 plus, but if y'all disagree with that, then I'm not gonna do it. Hi.
Incoming! Above you!
Oof. When we were 18 plus, we still had Via join. When not 18, we were 16 plus when both Via and Doggo found the stream. But I'm not sure if Via was 18 when we swapped over to 18 plus or not. I'm not sure, honestly. I'm still of the stance of 16 plus for channel and 18 plus for the Discord. I agree with that. That's where I'm at as well. God damn! This troll thick! God damn! Oh, I forgot we were doing, fist only. My bad.
Last one.
I don't know, maybe I should use the spear. Nah, it's fine.
Got him. Count it, Valhalla.
I definitely prefer 18 plus, especially since we talk about cum and sex all the time and horny. See, I agree, but at the same time, I think that 16 plus kids can hear that. With the stuff that we talk about, I think that 16 plus kids can hear that. I think that, we talked about this before, but I'm restating what I said, or what we said. It wasn't just me, what we said. I think that we would have to remove a few emotes, like handshake, or the Kirby cum, or spilled glue. I think that we would have to remove those.
The route to the higher area ought to be open now.
But we could still talk about sex, and cum, and masturbating, and all that stuff, for the most part. If we were going all the way down to 13 plus, which is Twitch's limit, then I don't think we could. I don't think that that would be an option
A
anymore.
little edge for this attempt, perhaps.
But I think anywhere above 15, I think that then it's okay to talk about that stuff. Show that stuff? No. But talk about that stuff, I think it's fine. Will it finally be gone? No, that's just a wholesome kissing. "16-year-olds eat face more than us fucking 20, 30 somethings." Like, no, it's fine. Who feels comfortable discussing that stuff knowing children might be around? Not me, no sir. You did for years with Via and Doggo being here, both under 18. For years you were okay with that. Years. With it being 16 plus. You were okay with that. But now because it's an official rule, you don't? Even though it was an official rule back then. Here's my argument. There's no change. There's no change. We will remove the emotes that I think would be bad. That is it. But other than removing the emotes, nothing has changed. I got quiet a lot when Via was around and kind of waited for them to disappear. Not out of any hard feelings, but because I didn't want to discuss that stuff around us. And some of y'all probably didn't know either of us were under 18. We knew. I didn't even know Doggo was underage. I argue that nothing changed. I didn't see what attack it was. But again, if y'all are uncomfortable with it, then I'm not doing it. That was weird. Like this, like my name might be on the channel, but it's not just my channel. It's our channel. It's a group channel. Like the community is an important part of the channel, you know? So like, if you guys are uncomfortable with us being 16 plus, if you're uncomfortable with having like 16, 17, 18-year-olds around, then like nothing will change and I'm just leaving the channel as is. I might add in the rule of don't talk about your age. I still might do that of like, don't talk about your age. Don't talk about your fucking... Don't talk about your age. Don't spoil. Don't backseat. You know, I might still add those things into the rules because those are just good rules to have. But like, we won't make it 16 plus officially. It'll be 18 plus. If somebody breaks that rule and is like, I'm 16, I'm going to high school, let's go, then I'll ban them. But like, yeah. Not that one. Grants a bonus damage. Grants a bonus to melee for a short duration. I'm semi-involved in another community that allows adults and minors as young as 15, and I don't engage much because you can tell and it doesn't feel comfy. Then take the survey and vote for it to be 18 plus. For both the Discord and the Twitch.
Kratos, the key you found. Whose was it? What did it unlock?
It belonged to a boat captain I met during a battle on the Aegean Sea. His ship was part of a fleet under attack by a Hydra. The key unlocked his quarters, where I heard him screaming for
the
help.
Story of your fight with the three-headed sea serpent. You impaled one of its heads on the ship's mast, was it?
But that battle is not why this key appeared. It is my killing of the boat captain for it that seems to follow me wherever I go.
You still play Mountain Blade, Drew? Not for a long time. I mean, I would say that I still do, yes, but I haven't played it for a long time. That's fair, just curious. Oh, I didn't know that the ad was right there. Hi, Chai, how are you? How's your back? How was, Lethal Company? Chai also streams chat.
Right flank!
Eh. Boop. No shield for you.
Good hit, brother!
Good hit, brother. That was a perfect impression.
Let's see. Specific feats that Valhalla is prepared to reward, is it?
Ring out 12 enemies. I don't know what that fucking means. Perform 2 parries without taking damage from enemy attacks. I'm gonna do this one, but I don't know what that fucking means. Ring outs? Like, push them off the edge? Also, I didn't see you say anything more. But I seen that you found the new emote. Whack. Oh no, Drew? What? 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 Ring out.
I'm back to brighten your day.
Throw off the ledge? Okay, that's what I thought.
Please take your sweet,
Fucking
sweet
make me
time.
cry. Melee attacks against poison enemies, dude. That's the one. I'm getting that. Keep building that poison, baby. Nah. How much money do I have? 580. So I can't get that. I could get this, maybe? That's 5,000? This is only 250. I'll save. To see if I can reach 250. But I don't think that I can. I don't really need either of these. Why is Damien cursed? I don't know. Because of He Who? That's not Damien. You're thinking of Shadow Man that I don't remember the name of, and he's now voice acted by Octopimp. Who is a cool-ass fucking person. Oh, there's a Frankenstein guy? No. Fuck.
Untether yourself, man!
Okay, you've killed everything.
Well, game just brings back bad memories. At this point, I've moved past it. I'd recommend that you try to as well. With this one, at least. But all things is good.
Hey, Loghead, focus on
I don't know,
it's
been almost 4 years.
It's in the ground.
Man, I just fucking stun locked that guy. This one would probably be better for me. Yeah, they changed it. Yeah. He's also Octopimp is also the narrator in, I think it's called Monster Camp? I don't know, I've only ever played the first one. Him in particular is just very associated with him in my mind. Oh, okay. Sure. I get you. I need to hit them in specifically this direction.
I hope it pecks you to death.
I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think I can knock people off on this map.
Mind the tail, you imbecile!
Thanks, Helios. I can always count on you to give me the good tips. Monster Camp and now Road Trip. I associate those games more with Jesse Cox, who, if anything ever comes out against him, like what happened with He Who, I will fucking sob. He's like one of the 2 YouTubers I still watch regularly.
Warriors! Your shield! Strike now! Behind you! Watch out!
More strength is always good. Okay. This map I can knock things off. I hope I get small enemies so that I can push them off a little. That's a large enemy. Well, so much for that. Mine held it back.
Don't let him club us!
Well.
Disrupted, you halfwit!
Disrupt what?
Well, that was demoralizing.
Oh, bye, Quack. I love you. Mwah!
Still a monster, I see.
Man, ring outing enemies is fucking hard. There's invisible walls everywhere.
Now that's the Kratos that brought down Atreus.
Hello. Minotaur.
It's charging at us. Behind you, dummy. And things just got harder.
Did you forget that haste is a factor here?
Sir.
We're on fire. That's a nice change of pace.
You fuckers.
Watch your right, moron.
I'm getting him. Ma'am? Ma'am, please stop. Hug! Snap.
That's it. You
I love-
the way forward with blood-soaked and savage ways.
I love how they're utilizing the old animations for the
Incoming dive.
stun kills, I guess I'll call them. The executions. Wish they weren't as repetitive. Wish they spiced in new ones in there as well. But I do like it. Neither of those really matter for me because I'm doing fist only. I can head back now. I don't need to do that. I have 5,000. That's what I wanted.
Behind you, watch out!
I'll still get the loot. How you doing, Maker? That's good. I forgot what this did. Gotcha. Good night, Gum. I love you. Mwah! See the thing up there. Oh, I almost went in without buying the thing that I wanted.
Always looking for an edge. Is this a game to you?
Kratos' melee damage increases based on his rage. Incoming damage that would be lethal is absorbed by available rage. Hey Floof, how you doing? Increases Kratos' melee and runic damage by 40%, but increases damage received by 100%. I'm gonna get this one.
Oh, hello, brother. I'm back.
Ah, the end of another gauntlet.
Hello,
I have
Tyr.
another cherished weapon from my travels to show you. Ready to see?
Ooh.
Arms up!
Love that he's utilizing weapons from different locations. Showing off his travels.
Just a
Oh!
subtle shift in weight.
No.
Be ready.
thanks.
Left side!
Shit.
Tell me, Kratos, truly, how did it feel to plunge your homeland into darkness?
I did not intend the land to suffer, but I was indifferent, consumed only by rage and retribution.
That is not what I asked. How did it feel, in that moment, your soul given over to darkness, bringing a darkness over everything you could see?
It felt true.
Fuck. Oh, okay, I guess I have the axe out now.
Darkness come, your curse!
You better get into the light, brother.
Right.
Defend yourself. Darkness come, your curse!
Brother, find the light.
Having fun yet?
No thanks.
Find you, brother!
What good's a shield if you're not going to use it?
Okay. Cutting it close on this one. What? Okay. I would recommend these VODs, Floof.
I yield. I yield.
Good then.
The entirety of God of War 2018 and Ragnarok are both up on the VOD channel. They're pretty old at this
I
point.
don't think you were indifferent, Kratos. I think you were hurt. Deeply hurt. And you handled it unskillfully.
Wait, is that you restoring the sun? You took Helios's chariot and put the sun back in the sky, but sacrificed yourself in the process.
Yes. I fell to my death and was saved by Helios. But this memory happened before I killed him. My evils were yet to come. What is the point?
That your legacy has always been a complicated one. That goodness is not a destination we arrive at, but a practice. Misfortune may drive anyone to darkness. We resist it only through wisdom and vigilance. You are not so unskillful now as you were then. Better voices in your head, you might call it. I think that's enough for now. You have much to contemplate.
Yes.
Back to the beach then.
You should be proud of your progress, Kratos. See you soon.
Thanks, Tyr. Are all of our previous enemies giving us therapy at this point? Yeah, pretty much.
He's back.
It seems like you're making progress, whatever you're doing in there.
Perhaps.
Listen, I know I made you feel like we expected more of you than you could give. And I just want you to know, I'm not asking you to change how you are or who you are. We had to break the old world to build a new one. Picking up the pieces and putting them together stronger. It's a rare opportunity. You made a difference here. In some circles, a symbol of change. On many days, just knowing that you're a part of the Council is enough.
And other days?
You've earned a voice. How you use it is up to you.
Is this game gonna make me fucking cry? It feels like it's headed in that direction.
My lady.
General?
A master fights not only to survive, but to grow with every encounter.
I guess I'm just confused as to why Tyr has two hands and didn't think about it last time. They addressed that in the main games in 2018 in Ragnarok. Honestly, overall, out of every character without spoiling, out of every character in God of War, to me, Tyr is by far the most interesting. And it's not even close. Like, it's far. He is the most interesting character. Like, obviously I care more for Kratos, Atreus, and Freya, because they're, like, the main cast. So I care more about them. But, like, who I want to learn more about is Tyr. And his, like, general storyline and arc throughout these two games has been the most interesting to me. And he's who I want to learn more about. So I like that this DLC is giving me more information in relation to him. But I would highly recommend that you go back and watch the VODs for 2018 and Ragnarok. Because, like, in reality, those games are just movies. Like, even the combat is just movies. Like, it's just... I think that they're worth the time. I would recommend those VODs. Tyr is pretty interesting in Norse mythology in general. I agree. Because Tyr in Norse mythology, and, like, they play with it a little bit here. But, like, Tyr in Norse mythology is kind of a contradiction to Norse mythology.
Where legends are made and remade.
In a lot of ways. Not in all ways. They definitely play into it more in these games than they do in the original Norse mythology. But, like, in general, Tyr is pretty contradictory to the rest of Norse mythology. But at the same time plays into them. It's a weird situation with Tyr.
It's encouraging to know Valhalla wants to help.
But I really like these games. I don't think that they're the greatest fucking things ever made, like a lot of people praise them to be. Not at all. But I do really like them. These two specifically. I fucking hate the original 3 games. Will I play them again eventually? Yeah, probably. I will. But, like, as of right now, I fucking hated those games. Please don't. I will. I think I need to, honestly, at this point. I think that, whenever they release a God of War 3, which is going to happen. I don't think it's going to be Sony Santa Monica's next game, but they're going to return to those games. I would like to replay the entire God of War franchise, including the side games that I've never played. Even though I didn't like them very much. I think it's important to try out things and experience things that you don't like every now and then. Even if you know you don't like them. Even if it's just to see if your opinion has changed or to remind yourself that... To remind yourself of what games are like when you do love them. I think it adds to the value of other games. For example, we played through Haunting Grounds and FNAF back to back, and after we finished those, like, actually games that I think were actually good definitely hit a bit harder afterward. Okay. Stay humble, remember where you came from, establish that you're still a hater. Yep, Didn't much care for FNAF, huh? No, I fucking hated Security Breach. Okay. I need the Muspelheim symbol. So even if I don't like this, which I don't, I'm still gonna get it. Because I need the game, I need Valhalla to take me to Muspelheim. So that I can get the brand of it. I don't know what it's called. FNAF in general or the one game? Security Breach. Specifically. FNAF in general I'm not the biggest fan of either, but I don't like jump scare horror like that. I think it's kind of cheap. But I do generally like the story that Matt Pat wrote for the game. I thought the movie was pretty alright. Just pretty alright. Kratos weapon attacks, triangle attacks abilities have high luck chance. I mean, I guess I already got that, huh? Combo finishers, I'm gonna get that one instead. That's better. Someone who doesn't like FNAF very much? Yeah, I think that those games are pretty not good. Is that my wife?
A substitute daughter.
No! I remember.
This one feels important.
This is your blacksmith story, isn't it? His girl was the key, and he died protecting her?
Protecting her from me. I opened that box seeking a means to kill Ares. And what I released...
Pretty much turned all the gods crazy. Thanks again for that.
Quiet head.
Unfortunate. The time I spend in my own Valhalla means you get more time with him.
Yeah, that was pretty rough. This is Pandora. Yeah, I had to kill Pandora to get into Pandora's box, and it was really fucking rough. It was like one of the few times in the main games where I felt like the storytelling was pretty peak.
Kratos, how well did you know the blacksmith's daughter?
Pandora. She reminded me of my own daughter, who I lost long ago.
I'm sorry, Kratos. Even at your most vengeful, you must not have wanted to see harm come to her.
Pandora was innocent. The way she saw things, she could reach me when few could. She deserved better than to be a pawn, sacrificed in a game of gods.
Your regret is palpable. But thank you for letting yourself remember. That is important.
Yeah, she was about the only time where I felt like the original God of War games actually made an attempt at good storytelling. Why not?
Think it's worth the price it exacts, brother.
The Chaotic Rampage combo, hold R1, continues through, evades, and sends out a burst of sparks from its finisher. I didn't even know that was a thing. Increases the damage that the blade's burn status inflicts on enemies. I'm going to do that one because, like, I know what that is. What is this? Oh. Seems boring. Okay. I'm going in that one. I definitely, upon the second playthrough of 2018, came out of that game with a better opinion than I did the first time. I think I gave it an 8 both times still, regardless, but it was a much more confident and higher 8 out of 10. I really liked 2018. And maybe I'll feel the same whenever I get around to replaying Ragnarok. But that's a very long ways away. We're not doing that anytime soon. Not anytime soon. I had an idea of, like, a series that I wanted to play the other day. That, like, at the time was like, oh my god, I need to do that more than anything else. But I guess that doesn't hold true because I don't remember what it was at this point. So I guess that wasn't true. Because if that was true, where I needed to play the game more than anything else, then I would remember
Maybe just for this try, but a little assist would be nice.
Mother 3 for Qua. I do need to do the Mother series. What was it? It was something because, like, a sequel for it or something was coming out, maybe? I know I want to do Ratchet and Clank really bad. I want to do the Resident Evil series, the remakes, and then also the side games. I need to do Pikmin and Mother. I want to do all the Mario games, but that one's going to be on a little bit of a backseat because I don't want to do that for a long time. That series would be too long. I don't remember. Vampire Masquerade? No, I tried doing that. That didn't really perform very well on Twitch. People didn't really like watching that very much. Manhunt World to prep for Wilds? I don't think I'm going to play Wilds, because I know it's going to be $60, and I don't want to spend that money
The wee bastard's about to explode!
on a game that is undoubtedly going to be mostly repeated content. Maybe that opinion will change over time. As we see more about it. But as of right now, I don't really have a desire to spend $70 on a game of mostly redone content. Final Fantasy? No. I mean, I do want to do that, but no. I think this was an axe thing. If they have a, like, if they correct my issue with the game of Monster Hunter, and bring in way more new monsters, then, like, I am willing to pay $70 for that. Because I do like the gameplay loop of Monster Hunter. I do like the gameplay loop of Monster Hunter. As you've seen with Wild Hearts and how, like, into Wild Hearts I got. Not Armored Core, by the way, but I do want to do that at some point as well. So, like, I do like that gameplay loop. I just don't want to fight Rathalos 5 million times again, or, fucking Pickle, or fucking, you know, like, these monsters that I've already fought in other Monster Hunter games. I don't want to fight those again. Like, a few here or there is fine, but, like, to have mostly old monsters, I don't want to do that again. Yeah, I know Wrath is always going to be in the game. That's fine. Like, here or there is fine. Like, having, like, let's say, like, there's 100 monsters in the game, right? Let's say there's 100, right? If it's, like, the way that it was with Monster Hunter Rise was, it was, just for example, this isn't, like, accurate numbers, okay? For Monster Hunter Rise, it was kind of like, here's 80 old monsters, 80 old monsters that were mostly in world or previous games, right? Here's 20 new monsters, but 15 of them are only in the post game. So you have to finish this, the 30 hours of video game to get to the new content, right? That was what Rise was. If it is that again, then I'm not playing it. If it's more like, here's 40 old monsters and 60 new monsters, but 30 of them are only in the post game, that is way more acceptable to me. If it was like, or like even going more of like, if it is like 70% new monsters with 30% old, I'm okay with that. Or if it's less, like really like the limit of where I would pay money for it, for the $70 is if it was like 60% new, 40% old. That is like my limit. If it is like not that, then I don't want to play it. Then I'm not paying $70 for that. What are we talking about? Monster Hunter Wilds. How you doing, Kylian? Or no, it's Kyle on Steam. That was a pretty bad fuck up right there. I do that sometimes. Every now and then I gotta get like a really bad name fuck up out of my system, you know? Because most of the time I'm really good about it. Most of the time I'm really good about nailing the names. But every now and then I gotta get a really bad one out of my system. No, that's definitely a, yeah, there you go. How you doing, Kyle? How you doing, Rosen? It's been a while. Fuck out. Okay, so that's one. Yeah, I don't know. I have the opinion of same opinion of Monster Hunter as I have with Pokemon, and we've talked about this many times before. So a lot of you have heard this, but for those of you that haven't, I dislike when something is primarily reused content. I think that it's lazy, and I don't like it. So, with no need to worry. Only virgins can mess up my name. Oh shit. Oh, you fucked up my thought track. Fucking, Pokemon. With Pokemon, I always feel like majority of Pokemon games are like fucking 100 Pokemon, just as an example. Like, really, it's like 99 old Pokemon, 1 new Pokemon. I always feel like that's what it is. And I don't like that. I think that that's fucking stupid. I think that's fucking dumb. If it was like only new Pokemon, right? It is strictly new Pokemon, but old Pokemon from the old games poured over. I think that'd be fun. Be a lot of work for balancing, but like... But if it was like new Pokemon every single time, then I'd be down with that. To be fair, Kylian is a cool name. Like, real talk, like, Kylian is a cool name. Arguably cooler than Kyle. Like, let's be real. Fuck up your guts next. Huh? I've been chilling and I'm currently replaying Monster Hunter games, so this is a terrible timing. Or great timing. It's okay to have a different opinion, it's fine. Doesn't mean your opinion's wrong, doesn't mean my opinion's wrong. Fine. Drew's pussy has had enough already. The dairy got him. True. Nice. That's what I needed. That's kind of what Gen 4 was. You did the Sinnoh decks, beat the game, got access to the national decks with the other gens. That's how it should be. But that's my opinion. A lot of people would be mad about that. Well, like, as I said, I've said this multiple times before. Pokemon fans would buy a pile of shit if it had a Pokemon logo on it. Like, that's just how it is. They'll buy anything.
Brother, while I'd love to say I left Oberon's service as a matter of principle, the truth is, it was much more a question of pride. If he'd simply shown me more appreciation, who knows how long I might have tolerated his evils. I certainly tolerated plenty from my subsequent employers before I could take no more. If I'm being honest, I was only too happy to offer my complicity in Queen Titania's humiliation.
What did you do?
I caused her to fall in love with something preposterous. An actor.
Disgusting. Very mad about it. I'm sorry. Dumpling, have you played the DLC yet? I've heard good things. Hey Ted, how you doing? World and Iceborne combined, it was 54 new monsters, 40 returning. Rise and Sunbreak, 41 new monsters, 71 returning. See, that's too much. See, even 50-50 feels like too much to me. And 54 and 40 is close enough to 50-50. Well, that's almost 60-40. Yeah, I'm okay with that, actually. Now that I said that out loud, I was like, no, that's bad math. I'm okay with that. I like that. I like that. I wish more of them were in main game. But, like, I'm alright with that. Rise with Sunbreak, that's too much. 41 new and 70 returning, that's ridiculous. That's fucking ridiculous. There's also the side game handheld dev team for Rise Sunbreak, not the main team. Main team is who's working on Wilds. Well, I want to hear more. Really, that's what it comes down to. I want to hear more. And if the word around the block is that it's a lot of new monsters, then I'll probably end up playing it. But in reality, like, $70 is a lot of money for that game. A game that I probably would play off stream. So, like, to tell you the truth, I probably won't buy it regardless. I'm not really the person to sell to. To tell you the truth. Because, like, I do not think I want to play Wilds on stream. Like, Monster Hunter... I don't know. It's kind of like a... It's one of those things that I'd have to think about more. But if I were to play that off stream, I probably wouldn't buy it for $70. Hang on, my headphone just died. Okay. We also have to take into consideration, these are all the same world that each game is taking place in time to explore. I'm okay with some repeated Pokemon here or there. Like, I don't want... Like, honestly, like, I'm okay with some every now and then. I don't think that it should ever be all, even though people get upsetty if their favorite Pokemon isn't included. But, like, honestly... that's too much to put on Pokemon devs. But, some repeats here or there is fine. I haven't opened all the legendaries, because I got distracted on Dave the Diver. A better game.
Shield strike, now! Got him. Count it, Valhalla.
With the short 2 minutes of content we've seen, the only returning creature is a 2-second clip of Wrath flying past. Everything else is unknown. I'd love to see more. Pokemon devs need a creative break. I think they just need to slower release time. Honestly, like, I agree. I think they just need... Releasing a game every single year hasn't been a thing that has been possible of any dev since 2010. And even then, it wasn't actually possible. It was just greed. So, I think that they need to slow it down and release a game every... Honestly, like, every 4 years would be the way to go. Because even, like, 3 is not enough for what those games are. Wild Hearts hits? I liked Wild Hearts. I liked Wild Hearts a lot. I liked Wild Hearts a lot until they started to repeat monsters over and over again. Like, this is the same monster you fought before, but now it's ice. This is the same monster you fought as before, but now it's a little itty-bitty bit more powerful. It's like... Stop trying to fluff out your game. Like, you guys... So, at that point, I fell off, and I was like, I don't want to play this game anymore. I don't care what new monsters it has to introduce if 90% of the game is going to be repeating the same monsters I fought before. Taking damage, blocking, and parrying all have a moderate luck chance to cause Soul Explosion, dealing damage and restoring a relic charge. Wait, what do I have to do? Clear combat encounters to lift your burden. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I really liked Wild Hearts. Rope Dagger is the best weapon. I get to be a motherfucking Levi Ackerman. Yeah, I used the Claw Blade as well.
Hard not to take Valhalla up on some help, even if it's just for this attempt.
Claw Blade was fun. I don't know. Just need to see more. Really, that's the takeaway for just about every trailer shown at the Game Awards. I feel like, other than the winners getting like 2 seconds to say their speeches, the other takeaway I had from the Game Awards is that there wasn't nearly enough gameplay for the game shown. Like, it just needed to be more. They just didn't. It was like mostly cinematics, but like, given the year we've had, like, it was kind of to be expected. like, this year has just been absolutely insane with the games released, and I think it's going to be a year or two until we get AAA games that are even anywhere near the ones we got this year.
We need to bargain our way through that one.
Huh. The exception here is Xbox. Xbox is prepping something. They're peppering a big, like, return. And I honestly don't think the gaming industry is prepped for it. Following the Activision Blizzard acquisition, and with the amount of, like, other studios that they've been acquiring alongside them, we're about to see a storm of, like, Xbox first-party games coming out. And I think Fable is, like, the kickoff, honestly. Which is probably going to be next year. Well, really, Starfield was the kickoff. Like, it's going to be ramping up from there. And Redfall's failure was unfortunate, but frankly beneficial for us. Hi, Magni. Because it was a wake-up call for them on the quality side of things.
Try again.
Blazing hot take? Is it? Oh, you're saying you're having blazing hot take.
What good's a shield if you're not going to use it?
Oh, I can block that? Oh my god, my guy. Definitely feel it's going to be game scrambling to up to the quality after we see what they did this year. Blazing hot take. They're gonna make a big fighting game to mix all the games. I'd love that, honestly. Bring back PlayStation All-Stars, but also on Xbox. If Starfield is the kickoff, then Xbox won't catch up. And I've been an Xbox since I was 3. I have three replies to this. One, the majority of Starfield was developed when Bethesda was not owned by Xbox, and on top of that, the most important part of that development, which was the beginning, wasn't when they were owned by Xbox. So that's one. Starfield, even though it is an Xbox exclusive, was not an Xbox game. It is just as simple as that. Xbox had no say in majority of that game's pitch, which was all about the massive procedural generation stuff, which is the worst part of it that everybody hates. 2, Xbox won't catch up. Even with owning Activision Blizzard, Xbox won't catch up. That's the problem. Because, like, let's be real, right? Let's talk about, let's be real. Exclusives? Okay, let me rewind a little bit. And I know I'm playing one right now, so it's a little hypocritical, okay? I understand that Sony games are really fucking good. God of War, The Last of Us, Spider-Man, I fucking love them, okay? I love them. Most of us do, right? Exclusives are bad for the industry. They're good for PlayStation. They're bad for us. Exclusives are bad for the industry. Period. They're not good. They're outdated with the way that the gaming sphere is, right? Xbox has the right idea of play anywhere. The user base that Xbox has could be, with their games that they're going to be releasing, so much bigger than PlayStation's simply because they're willing to support PC more than PlayStation. Simply because they have streaming, right? I wholeheartedly believe that Xbox is infinitely more for the gamer than PlayStation right now. Now, that's not to say they're perfect. They're still a greedy corporation. Capitalism sucks. But they are way more for the gamer than PlayStation. And they have been since the Xbox One failed. They've just been building up to this moment where they can start to catch up. And honestly, you're saying they can't lean on it? I disagree. They already are. Just like 3 days ago, maybe 2 days. Actually, I think it was yesterday. Bobby Kotick got fired. Bobby Kotick is no longer the CEO of Activision Blizzard. You know who's going to be overseeing Activision Blizzard? Matt Booty, an Xbox employee who just now, earlier this year, following Redfall's failure, got put in charge of managing Bethesda and Activision Blizzard and anyone else they acquire. That is what's happening. So, no, they can lean on Activision and Bethesda because now, just now, following Redfall, they are leading Activision and Bethesda. They weren't doing that before. They were completely hands-off. Now, they are putting their grubby little hands on them, which is good. Because while it does steal away a little bit of creative freedom, it supplies a bar of quality that previously wasn't reached by Xbox games, like Redfall, or Starfield, or, honestly, like, ignoring those, which were Bethesda. Let's look at the other games that Xbox has released. Grounded. Great game. Fantastic game. Pentiment. It was great for what it was. Hi, Palm. How are you? It was fantastic for what it was, right? But both of the Forza games, Forza Motorsport and Horizon, people that love racing games, love them. They're great. The games that Xbox is putting out right now, that Xbox is leading, that Xbox is in charge of, are amazing. The only team that was putting out bad games was Bethesda. And Xbox acknowledged that publicly and are changing that. And I believe they're going to do the same for Activision Blizzard. That's what's going on right now. So, like, when I say that Xbox is brewing up a storm, it's because they are becoming more hands-on with these developers. As they should. Honestly, if I were leading it, I would get rid of Bethesda. I would be like, Bethesda's fucking dead. And I would make them Xbox. Here's Xbox Bethesda. Here's Xbox Arcane. Here's Xbox Machine Games. In fact, even beyond that, keep the developers as they are. Take back what I said. Keep it Arcane. Keep it Machine Games. Get rid of Bethesda Publishing. That's what they need to do. Keep Bethesda the developer team. Keep that team. Make it Bethesda. Get rid of Bethesda Publishing and make it just all Xbox. Get rid of Activision Blizzard Publishing. Make it all Xbox. That's what they need to do. No more publishers. There is only Xbox being the publisher. Everyone else is developers. That's what needs to happen. Because that's why Redfall failed. And that's why Starfield was mid. Because Xbox wasn't hands-on enough. And I think we can change that. I'd rather get this. This was fun. Celeste is a good game. I'm upsetty. I fell asleep so early because I gotta go do all the things I should have did before sleeping. What? Nice, Bomb. Hope you're having a good time. Celeste is a great game. Slash forward 3 waves of light that deal drastically increased damage. Sure.
We meet once more, Ghost of Sparta.
That's how it goes, Bomb. Muspelheim.
All your righteous haranguing about how evil the gods are, and you somehow gloss over that little extra nudge you gave them.
Opening the box was Athena's plan. I did not know the consequences.
You would claim ignorance of the consequences of trusting Athena? Is that your idea of a joke, Kratos? Because I admit it's hilarious. But let's be real, Kratos. Whether you should have suspected the consequences or not, you certainly can't claim that you would have cared about them. You wanted the power to kill Ares. And because you wanted it, everything is justified. That's your moral code at the end of the day, isn't it? To imagine you once again holding an office of solemn metaphysical responsibility. A trusted figure. A worshipped figure. The absolute gall of you to let yourself consider such a thing. I guess irony can have you when it earns you, or something.
Bethesda got used to a recipe they made in 1986 and it won't work in this day and age. It simply won't be able to survive much longer. Microsoft is just their life support. I disagree for 2 reasons. One, Starfield was the last game for a lot of Bethesda higher-ups, including, great guy, Pete Hines, who retired. So that's the primary reason. And 2, I think Microsoft owning them are going to push them to advance the creation engine or even move to Unreal, honestly. But, like, on top of that, Todd Howard has come forward and said, I can't remember his exact words, but, like, when I read it or heard it, it was something like, the next Elder Scrolls game is Todd Howard's last game. So, like, and that's going to be, like, 2026, 2028. I think they said 2028, but it could be earlier. So, like, I feel as though Bethesda's next game is their chance to advance. And if not that one, then the one after that one. And by then, if by 2 games in the future they still haven't advanced, then they never will. I don't think Starfield was the time to. Because they weren't under Xbox. They were still on their own. But now they have money. We collectively agree to still pretend Todd Howard is responsible for Bethesda bug no matter when he retires. I agree, yes. Todd Howard is such an interesting individual. He's such a handsome guy. He's such a good-looking guy with such nice jackets. He has such nice, beautiful jackets. And he's so charismatic, and he makes me care, and he makes me love his games. And then I play them, and they're mid. Oh my god, I remember the game! The series that I want to play on the channel, that I'm probably going to do after Legend of Zelda, honestly. We might do Pikmin first. And also, we might do Mother first. Those two might happen first. But the next big one that I want to do after we finish Legend of Zelda, more than anything, and it's so fitting that I remembered this, is Fallout. I want to play all the Fallout games. I don't just mean Fallout. I don't just mean the Bethesda ones. I want to play the OGs. I want to go through every single one of the Fallout games and build up to Fallout 4 or whatever the fuck the next Fallout game is. I want to play all the Fallout games more than anything else because I've heard so many good things about the original Fallout games that are old as balls. So like they're so fucking wrinkly, right? So like I've heard so many good things about those games that I want to experience those games so that I can build up to Fallout 3, which was trash, and I hate Fallout 3. So I could build up to that and have a horrible time playing Fallout 3 just so I can play New Vegas and have all of my complaints from Fallout 3 immediately corrected, because that's how I feel currently. So, like, I want that to happen, and then I want to be disappointed by 4 again. That's the series that I want to do more than anything. I want to play all the Fallout games and have a journey through Fallout and just have an absolutely wonderful time shitting on those games with you guys. That's what I want, because like I want to have the glory of the OG Fallouts so that we can just shit all over Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 later. You're fine, Rosen. You're completely fine, Rosen. No need for that. You're fine. If New Vegas fixes all your disappointment from 3, then you could just mod 3 to actually enjoy it. I will gladly mod both of them. God damn. Speaking of mods, if any of you have... I've already played through Cyberpunk, so spoilers don't matter to me for the main game. Don't spoil Phantom Liberty for me. But for the main game, I've already played it, so spoilers don't matter. But if any of you have any suggestions for mods for Cyberpunk, DM me on Discord. Hello.
Oh, how precious. I don't think you can be trusted to keep that safe at all. Pretty sure he agrees with me.
Both of their eyes are lit up now. But yeah, I would like to mod the fuck out of Cyberpunk. Because like the big thing about my Cyberpunk playthrough is I've already played it. So like I'm kind of okay with mods that kind of change the experience in drastic ways, because I've already played it on stream with Facecam 5000. Liam, how are you? We talking about Cyberpunk? Initially we were talking about Bethesda and how they're shit, but Xbox could fix them. And then we were talking about how I want to play all the Fallout games, and mostly just to shit on Fallout 3 a lot. And then we were talking about Cyberpunk, because I'm doing a... So, okay, I'm gonna be real, folks. Okay, 2 things. All right, you're giving me an opportunity to show. Okay, January 6th. Okay, January 6th. Okay, January 6th at 9 p.m. EST, we are playing Cyberpunk 2077 again. It's been 3 years since I initially played it. We're gonna play it again on January 6th, the day of our Lord, the day of our Lord. You know, our Lord Donald Trump. Okay, we're gonna be playing through Cyberpunk 2077 again. Okay, and we're going to re-experience that game with the 2.0, right? But not only that, it's also conveniently January 6th is my 6-year anniversary of streaming. I've been streaming for 6 years on January 6th. Okay? So, on top of that, it's a 24-hour stream. And, most importantly, more than anything, we're doing a fucking survey, okay? I'm going to read through your survey responses, and I'm going to we're going to banter, and it's going to be good, okay? It's fully anonymous. All questions are optional. Please take the survey. Thank you. Yeah, that's all I got. But because I played Cyberpunk 2077 already with Facecam, I'm okay with modding the fuck out of that game. So what I'm hearing is we're tearing down the government of Night City on January 6th, and we're having gay sex in the Parliament House. I don't know what's government building, the corporation building. We're having gay sex in the Corpo building. I don't know what's the government of Night City look like?
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Yes.
Wrong weapon, man.
What do you mean wrong weapon? That was the right weapon. Corporate hellscape. Yeah. Hi. Hello. Hey.
Don't usually get this close. On your right. Incoming charge.
Centaurs were in original God of War? I don't think they were. I know they were in 2018 in Ragnarok.
Sever the link already.
Centaur's fucking me up. Is there a cap on how many meme bonds I can send you? No, send me whatever. I'm not gonna install them all, most likely. Like, send me whatever.
Well, better them than us.
I will tell you up front, we are doing female V, because I did male the first time. And we're starting as nomads, because I started as corpo the first time. Yeah. That's good. Shimmering Rifts contain prominent rewards. Okay. I did street. I did street grab for my first playthrough. Now I'm doing a corpo run. I didn't like the corpo run, honestly. I regretted not doing Nomad. But that's a preference thing. It was mostly because I liked the Nomad's car more. But generally, like, throughout the game, I vibed a lot more with the Nomad characters than I did anybody else. We're modding Cyberpunk 2077. Doggo. What didn't you like about it? Couldn't tell you. Too long ago. Don't remember. Just remember that I didn't like it very much. I remember that I liked the Nomad's car more. I think it was less that I...
Here's the one you have to get.
I think that it was less that I didn't like Corpo, more that I liked Nomad more. I think that's really what it was. It was more so that I would have rather did Nomad. That was rough. It was too long ago. I don't remember. I remember giving the game a 3 out of 10, but I don't really remember any of the reasons why. I mean, obviously the bugs were like a reason.
It's in the ground.
I kind of vaguely remember. I felt like the game was lacking in a lot of ways. I felt like the story was really the only thing that held it up, but we'll talk about it more when I play it. Talk about the things that I remember without spoiling. Because I know a lot of people haven't watched it, so I don't want to like spoil things about the game.
Behind you, watch out!
Gotta treat every game, every playthrough like it's a first playthrough when it comes to spoilers, even if it's not. Simply because I know my audience, and y'all are here for the story game, so. And also me, obviously, but a lot of you are here for the stories. So, like, I don't want to spoil the story for you, even if I know it, you know?
Only getting harder as you delay, Kratos.
I like the other one, but strength is good, you know? I'll read through chat in a second. I'm on a time limit.
Warriors in Valhalla? Seems superfluous, but all right.
Yeah, that doesn't really make sense when you think about it. Sir. Ooh, I should have backed away.
You half-wit.
Right, that sword didn't hit me. God damn it. Whew.
Well, there's one.
6 of 9, nice. This one.
underneath!
Fuck! This one. I don't want to do that one. That one's hard. Fuck! Ooh, I'm dying.
Okay, you've killed everything.
Boom.
Behind you, dummy.
I'm dead. How am I alive?
Incoming, right side.
There it is. Oh man, we're gonna finish this tonight. That's fine, doggo. Like 2 weeks away. Excited to see you play it again, though. It feels like a totally different game. Me too. My Atom Smasher was Thomas the Tank Engine. I don't remember who that is. I like Drew multiplayer too, though. Drew multiplayer games go hard. Not my thing.
Well, by this point, you've certainly earned your pick of self-improvements. Shall we make a bargain?
Learning is a lifelong journey, no mere destination. Take that to heart.
I prefer single-player games to multiplayer games just about every single time. When I'm playing multiplayer games on stream, if I'm playing with other people, you'll notice that I'm like a lot quieter than I usually am, and that's because I don't want to step on their toes. Like, I want them to have the breathing space. I've always said that I'm a support comedian. I work to make other comedians funnier. So, like, with that comes I take the backseat a lot.
Valhalla is offering some help. I take it.
So, like, when it comes to streaming stuff with other streamers, like, I'm okay with doing it every now and then. Like, it's fun.
Progress, right there.
But 9 times out of 10, I just enjoy games like this more. I just have more fun with these games. I have more fun streaming these games. This is just more my thing. And it's just how I've always been. I've always preferred single-player games. Which is why I stream the ones I do. I need to open my window. It's getting hot in here. Wait a minute. I can make these. Cool.
Well,
It's just more my thing.
You made much better progress that time.
Applies a mark to nearby enemies. Attacking a marked enemy reduces runic cooldowns of equipped weapon. Killing a marked enemies gives a blessing of runic. Mid. Yield Slam. Interesting.
Sigrun, how fare you and your sisters?
With just the three of us to attend to the fallen now, we're short-handed. But we've begun recruiting new shield maidens.
Well, I happen to know of one lass who'd jump at the chance to join your ranks.
You mean Thrud? Sif and Thor's daughter? Believe me, I know. She sought us out before the call even left our lips.
She fights well and can be trusted.
A recommendation from you, General. With that, how could we ignore her? Not that she'd let us.
All right, we're gonna take a quick pee break, like 3 minutes, and then we'll come back and we'll slam out the final hour of stream, okay? Okay. It no longer matters what weapon I use. It's just based on whatever perk I get. That round I had to use the Chaos Blades because I needed to get the thing to get the Divine thing. But I did that, so I don't need to do it anymore. So it no longer matters. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Just like Homelander. Well, I'll try, I don't care. Performing Draupnir's Wail. While his spear is imbued with burn, frost, or bifrost elemental. Oh. Creates an elemental storm. The returning whirlwind and returning storm skills. Huh? Create a storm of frost after striking an enemy. I'm gonna do this one. Huh. Okay. Yoink.
The key again. More to the story?
Yes, when there is time.
When there is time. Ooh. Okay. But only when I have the element. Okay. Not good to huff. It says you. This one. Whap. This one. Yeah, I think I made a mistake with this recent video. I put in too many jokes, which means I have to edit more.
Master.
And it kind of ruins the pacing a little bit.
In love with another.
Aye, temporarily.
But I'm going to finish it as is anyway.
Though now it's clear to me the flower's effect isn't love exactly, but a kind of obsessive devotion that is too often mistaken for love. So of course the Queen made a fool of herself, as did all those under the flower's spell that night. Don't know how I ever got embroiled in such a farce.
You are wiser now.
I think so. Though that only makes up for so much past stupidity.
But yeah, I did a little bit too much, I think. Which is fine. Again, live and learn. Next video.
This time around, maybe.
Next video. I already know what the next video is gonna be. And it's much more information focused. And because of that, I plan to make it more serious. Still gonna be jokes in there. I'm me.
incoming! Above you!
But less. And because of that, because I would be doing less goofs and gaffs in there, that means less editing. Because jokes are always the part that I have to edit in a lot. Because the pacing and timing of jokes is necessary, you know? And a lot of them have to be visual gags. So, like, the less goofs and gaffs that I put in a video, the less editing I have to do, which means I can put it out faster. But the next video, I've said it before, I'll openly say it now. The next video is 2023 the best year in gaming? That's the next video. And I already have the whole idea of the video in my head. I have the answer to that question ready. Not gonna say it, but I do. But, yeah. I think it's gonna be good. I hope. At least I hope it's good. Okay. I wish it popped up with what the glyphs were when I walked up to it. So that's a weapon glyph. Then there was a stat and a perk. No, it's not. There's a weapon glyph, a perk, and I don't know. What's that? Mixed? No. Runic. So it's runic, or it's weapon. Weapon stat runic. I'm gonna get stat. More strength, more strength, more strength. Make me beefy. A beefy boy. Wham! Someone's burning something outside. I'm good. I don't need nothing. Why is somebody burning something at 3 a.m.? Is someone's house on fire right now? Go. What's that? Is that perk? That one's stat.
Right side, brother!
Oh. I grabbed poison. Okay. Spartan Rage. Wrath's activation shockwave consumes status effects on nearby enemies to cause massive damage. Increases the rate at which rage is gained when attacking stat. That's the one. That's the one. Pick up this heal real quick before I leave. How's packing going, Frozen?
Sigmund has been important to you for as long as I have known you. What happened in the beginning?
Oh, it's a typical
Yeah, and sorry, I gotta interrupt you for a second. What's that glyph? Mixed.
enough story. A boy meets girl, girl fulfills her ambition to transcend the physical plane and become a Valkyrie of Valhalla. One day, Sigrun quietly arrived from Fjotalund and began serving as Freya's handmaiden while she undertook training for the Sisterhood. I don't even think we were introduced. I just see her around the court. Of course, I observed her loveliness and impressive stature, but long before we fell to talking. But we seemed cut from different cloth, I suppose. It occurred to me we'd get along as well as we did.
So what I'm hearing is you wanted to be stepped on first, but then fell in love with her personality. I get that. I get that. Okay. Okay. Kind of the opposite of me and Karlach, but you know, whatever. You know, we all find love in different ways.
I wouldn't say no to some short-time help.
Nope, don't like them. Just finishing cleaning out nightstand and dresser, rolling up loose clothes, and cleaning up trash. Kitchen.
On your right! Watch your right!
Hi. Okay, buddy. Alright, alright. It's time for you to stop.
Right side! Left side!
Fuck. God, that fight fucked me up. Just remembered my Dutch oven is in the sink. I gotta wash it and pack it up too. Clean out my fridge drawer and pantry shelf, kitchen stuff. Just, you know, just don't clean it. Easy. Activating violent maelstrom. While maelstrom is full, triggers a realm shift. Moderate luck chance. That's the one. Health, please.
Lad, join them! There's the one Valhalla's marked.
Wrong mark. Oh, fuck!
That's the hit. You all right, brother?
Hi!
That's the one you needed. Made it through the burden. Valhalla seems to appreciate that.
Dirty pot in my car making it smell like old broccoli soup. If you're implying that broccoli smells bad, I would like to inform you that you're wrong. So, if anything, it'll make your car smell good. Just get some Febreze, you know.
Right then, time to ascend to the next area if you're ready.
The stream is sponsored by Febreze. It'd be the milk and cheese aging. Listen, blue cheese is good for you. Healthy, it's okay to eat.
Perhaps we can
It's okay
buy
to
our way
smell.
through some of these before our next attempt.
Yummy curdled milk. Fuck. Okay, I only have 2 health. What does this do? Oh, it gives me, like, rage. Okay. Well, I'm gonna chill for a hot minute and just go through all of these, I guess. Oh. No, thanks. Blue cheese might be the only cheese I don't like. Never had it. Sword unleashes the power of souls inside. I'm curious of what that means still, because I didn't use it before, so I'm curious, so I'm gonna grab it.
Kratos, about this boat captain. If you needed his key to save others, why did it seem to bother you so? Your actions in this case seem justified.
The captain was swallowed by the Hydra before I was able to kill it. When I entered its maw to retrieve the key, the captain had somehow survived, dangling over a fall that would surely kill him. I saw the terror in his eyes as he fought to hold on, and then relief when he believed I would save him. Instead, I took the key and dropped him to his death. And it was all for nothing. The women were dead by the time I reached them.
So you're not mentioning the 2 times, I believe, maybe more, that you've seen him once again, both in the underworld and fucked him over more.
On your left!
That, okay. Hello? God, I need healing. Had enough to pay taxes? Get in there, get in there.
What's your right?
You're kidding me. There was the one time you fight the boat captain. Was that in one of the games I didn't play? Or do I just not remember? Boat captain is like in all the games. And every single time Kratos fucks them over, so. Except for, obviously, 2018 and until now, Ragnarok. And Helios.
Helios has returned.
He has.
Decisions.
Desperately needed that. Okay. You haven't played the prequel God of War? No. I only played God of War 1 through 3. I know about Deimos. Or Diamos, however you say it, whatever his name is. I know about Kratos' brother. But that's pretty much it. I'd like to play them one day. Even though, once again, I don't like the original God of Wars.
It's in the ground.
Okay. I think they ported it to PS3.
That was the one. It must please you to please
Maybe I'm wrong.
Valhalla.
While blocking, take less damage from unblockable attacks and attacks from behind. Hitting stunned enemies. I'm gonna do this one. I'll stop doing the executions and just hit them more. More stuff that way. Oh, shit.
Untether yourself, man! Why are you using that weapon? Are you confused?
I wanna.
Incoming charge! Behind you, idiot!
You're kidding me.
Behind you, dummy!
Alright.
Incoming back here!
Oh my fucking god, this fight!
Incoming charge! And things just got harder. Did you forget that haste is a factor?
Cool. Ah! Kratos' melee damage based on his rage incoming. That's the one. Love that one. You have the relic? Which relic? What do you mean? I mean, I know which relic, but I'm saying. What about it? Okay. Hello.
You probably need to kill the really powerful one. Just guessing.
It didn't even warn me that he was there. Like it did, but it was yellow. I thought yellow meant. Yeah, maybe I'm confused. Oh my god. So one you get if you beat all the Berserker bosses in the base game. Oh. Elemental Siphon. Imbued spears do increased melee damage, but the siphoned element now fades after a duration. Go for it. Jeesh.
Please, take your sweet, sweet time.
When Kratos' health drops to a critical level, grants a short invincible barrier buff to strength and health burst when complete. Using a relic massive, I'm gonna do this one. Yeah, that's 4.
Now that's the Kratos that brought down Atlas.
Getting hit while using a ring attack or a relic will restore a portion. I'm gonna go for it. I don't like the other one anyways. This is 5.
Watch from underneath! Shield! Strike it! No! Break the tether, quickly! Still a monster, I see. Only getting harder as you delay, Kratos.
Good night, Paul. I love you. Mwah. He had to get a hit in before he died. Okay.
It's charging at us! Incoming back here!
Okay, now just you and me. I dodged way too early. Hey, Vertigo, how are you?
Oh, we're burning!
You guys are rough.
And things just got harder. Did you notice that haste is a factor here?
You guys are so fucking hard.
That should be enough slaughter to earn your way up.
Which generals advance? Oh. The Maelstrom's cage is fully charged. Successful spear attacks have moderate luck chance. Yeah, I'm gonna get this one. Positively exhausted. What's up? I'm doing good. Hoping to finish this game tonight, but it's not looking bright.
Yes, yes. Pick something and let's go.
Launching an enemy has a high luck chance to increase Kratos' strength. Okay, so I got 3,000 left. Kratos, when Kratos is afflicted with frostburn, poison, or bifrost, shield strike, it will cleanse the status and deal element. I'm gonna do this one. Nice vertigo. I know I just bought a thing to recharge, but if there's one that's in here that does healing. Grants an invincible barrier, buffs to strength. I'm going to do this one because it gives healing. Can't do that one. That one's 1,000. I'm gonna check something real quick before I go in. I got a bit of time for the next upgrade. Is there health over here? It doesn't look like it, so I'm gonna dip out. How about up here? No. Well, I thought you were gone. Okay, that's not that bad. You owe me sit-ups too? How many? Vengeful. Squats? How many? Okay. I don't remember? Well, you gotta remember.
Oh, I'm back again. Still not used to that.
Welcome back, Kratos. I have one last weapon to show you. I think you'll enjoy it, if that's the word.
Weep. Well, I'm immediately out of health.
Hookson, the left one's not pulling.
Arms up! Be ready!
Fight! Hookson!
Defend yourself. Hookson. Focus, Kratos. Hookson, be ready.
Oh my god.
Death and rebirth.
I think that's the first time Tyr
Embrace
killed
the
me.
cycle.
I think that's the first time. Weeby, thank you for getting a sub to Eli. Eli, I hope you enjoy your emotes and your balloons. Oh, that's weird, Weeby. Subs are at a discount, by the way, guys. Skill issue. I wasted too much time on the outside thingy. Honestly, I think I just wasn't strong enough. I think I just needed more weapon upgrades to do things faster. I think I need to.
But so are you. Come on.
I think I need to
dust yourself
lean
off,
on
man.
the axe.
Those who adapt are not bound by circumstance.
Because my axe is
Wheel of progress turns.
upgraded. My spear isn't. All right, I'll do one more.
Well done, sir.
Shield Maiden.
For you. I see you refuse to settle for the ordinary general.
Give the playing field just a little tilt, eh?
Okay. Get my rage up there. Go look at the thing I unlocked. Maybe I shouldn't do another run. I think it would be irresponsible for me to do another run. I think I'm gonna stop.
There is no shame in falling to Tyr. He is without peer. For now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna stop. I think it would be irresponsible for me to continue.